What's going on, Guardians? Welcome back to the channel. I found myself messing around with the Stasis Warlock using Osmiomancy gloves. This was a fun and easy build for spamming stasis turrets and healing rifts. Let's get into the build, but if you enjoyed the video and found it very helpful, consider smashing that sub button. It means a lot. Alright, up first, let's get into the abilities, aspects, and fragments. For the abilities, you want to run Healing Rift because this will not only heal you, but give you back some of your grenade energy. And for the grenade, you want to put on the Cold Snap grenade. This is going to work best with the exotic you'll have on, which will be fully understood soon. For the aspects, you need Bleak Watcher, which is the main aspect you'll need to turn your regular grenades into stasis turrets by pressing and holding the grenade button to convert your grenades into the stasis turrets. And the second aspect I enjoy from this build is Glacier Harvest, which freezes targets and creates a stasis shard around the frozen targets. I'll explain why this is so important really shortly. So in the fragment area slots, up first is Whisper of Torment. This lets you gain grenade energy each time you take damage from targets. In the second slot, throw on Whisper of Refraction. Defeating slow or frozen targets grants you class ability energy. And in the third slot, throw on Whisper of Conduction. This allows nearby stasis shards to track to your position. And in the last fragment area, chuck on that good old Whisper of Shards. Shattering stasis crystals temporarily boost your grenade recharge rate. Before we get into the armor mods and stats, I just want to say this build has been out for a while, but it has gotten nerfed really hard in the past where you could throw out about 9 nades at a time. But hell, 3 to 4 turrets I'd say is still a win in my book. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Now time for their armor, mods, and stats. The higher recovery and discipline, the better, guys. For the helmet, you want it to be solar energy, and in the fourth mod slot, put on firepower. The perk for this mod is, while charged or light, regain a portion of your grenade energy when you use your grenade. This consumes 1 stack of charged with light. And yes, guys, this mod affects stacks with other copies of this mod. Now for the important part I was talking about earlier, Osmiomancy gloves, and having them stasis energy with elemental shards mod that now turns your stasis shards into stasis elemental wells that grants you energy to your abilities. And for fun, throw on grenade kickstarter, gaining grenade energy when your nade energy is fully extended. For the chest armor energy, it doesn't really matter as long as you have the elemental charge mod on in the 4th slot. This allows you to become charged with light by picking up elemental wells, aka shards, that match your subclass, gaining 2 stacks of charge with light. Now time for the leg armor. You want it to be solar energy for another firepower mod in the 4th slot. Last but not least, we have the Warlock bond. Turn that bond into solar energy for another firepower mod. But hell, while you're at it, throw in 2 bomber mods in the 2nd and 3rd slots. This mod effect is reducing grenade cooldown when using your class ability. Now the tough question, would this be an endgame build for raids and GMs? And I'd say yes. I have over 1,000 clears and grandmasters where I do no comm LFG helps. Plus, I've done my fair share of master raid challenge helps. If you guys have made it this far into the video, I just want to give a huge shout out to Caesar. He's my thumbnail editor. So they had to make 2 thumbnails. I still paid for both just because of wasting the time of the good artists they are. And basically, I was going to be using Eyes of Another World first, but then I forgot that Osmiomancy gloves existed, and once I switched over, the build became even better. That being said, if you guys don't have Osmiomancy gloves and you have Eyes of Another World, just put that on and that will help out just as good, but not as broken as Osmiomancy gloves. So guys, I'll be making a lot more build videos this season. If you're a Titan Hunter or Warlock, make sure to smash that sub button and check out some of the other videos. It helps out a lot. Thank you guys for all the support and hope this helped.